So there are some links that should be accessible from outside. For instance, users, we want a user to be able to um, create an account, of course, and view the account, but we don't want the user to be able to delete. The user should not be able to delete their account, and they should not be able to update the account. So we're going to take this resource. This route resource contains up to 4 to 8 different routes. So we're going to put it outside. Look at that. I already have it outside. So here we're going to write a new route for user. So we can say get. If user wants to see the list of all users, this is the link for seeing the list of all users. So we don't want this at only admin and moderator can see this. So what we made sure is that user can access every other thing. The next one is what if a user wants to delete? In case you are surprised at where I'm getting all these names, it is from Laravel documentation under routing. If we go to Laravel documentation and scroll up, type route here, route, URL for named route. Okay, so we're looking for a table. There is a table. It's not even here. Let's search again. Routing parameters. Okay, so we're looking for a table. So the right place to find it is you type controllers here. We're looking for controller resource. So you look at resource controllers, then you scroll down. This table here shows you exactly what you should be looking out for. So we're trying to prevent users from deleting their accounts. So we have we're looking for delete, destroy. That is the last one. So it will have the name of the model table name here, and then this, and the route name will be delete. So if we go back to our code, we can say we don't want users to be able to delete slash ID. The reason I know this is because if you look at this, you see that it's delete. The route name verb has to be delete, and you put the table name here, then you put this curly brackets, and then put the ID here. All right, so the action it's going to is destroy. So if we do this, we'll do @destroy. So only moderator and admin can access this route, which is user destroy. All right, the next one we want to look at is the update. So it is here. It has to be put or patch. So what we can do, duplicate this. We can do match. Oops. When we do match, we can do put patch. So whether the person is trying to put or patch to this, I think we should do it the simple way, which is basically just do a put here, put to this, and this is leading to what, according to what we have here, this leads to update. Copy the update method. So we don't want users to get to the update method. All right, now just know that you can duplicate it and do for patch too, or you do it the way we wanted to do it before. So what else are we trying to prevent people from doing? So we don't want people to see all nominations. All right, so which means we have to take the whole of this and put it below this. The reason we're putting it below is because Laravel executes this file from top to bottom. So if it comes here, if somebody was looking for delete user/id and Laravel gets to this point, it will redirect, it will execute the codes that we wrote inside here. But if we had this link above this, it will execute this link and we'll never get to this code. That's why we are putting this up and these ones at the bottom. Alright, so which means we need to put the users here, and we're good. So categories, we don't want any non-admin to be able to edit categories. So we take categories right here. I think we should start naming this users, and then I'm just gonna copy this, and here we call it categories. So in the categories, we don't want people, so I'm just gonna go here just to be sure of the name of the category. It is called category controller, so we'll call it here category controller. Okay, so categories. We don't want people to be able to see all categories, so nobody should be able to see all. No, people can see category, but they shouldn't be able to edit. Okay, I think we were right. Let's look at put and patch. They shouldn't be able to edit, put, patch, and we don't want non-people. They shouldn't be able to edit or delete. Look at update. We don't want this we don't want anybody updating or deleting a category or creating a category if they are not admin or moderator. So we're gonna have to come in our admin middleware and do the same thing. Route, we're gonna do match, put, patch, categories. So from what we have here, put patch categories ID. So you can't edit a category, okay, ID, and then you can delete, of course, so there's no delete for you. So if it is delete, destroy. So you can delete a category, you can edit it, and you can create too. So we're gonna do exactly something like this, and the method for create, really, you can see get, create, post. You can see this too, so we're gonna match get, post. You can't even view the get. This one will show you the edit page, the create page, so that you can fill the form. The post here will allow you, when you submit the form, this is the one that will execute it. So we don't want any two of them available to anybody. So I think we should make it different, because it is create, method is create, method is create. So I think we should just call it post here. Alright, so somebody cannot create a new category unless only admin can create a new category. Alright, and then only admin can even view the category create page. So if somebody tries to view the category create page, only admin can do that. Alright, so now the category resource is here. Okay, so before this gets to this point, we have already tested this. Okay, so I think I should add auth here. I've added auth, so you have to be logged in. You have to be an admin, moderator, and need to be logged in to see this. Then if you're not off, if you don't qualify for any of them, okay, so we're good. I removed that. So the next thing we're looking at, okay, we don't want people seeing this. We don't want people I think we should just make this delete instead of match. So this code will be on GitHub. I'll just check the GitHub link. My GitHub link is github.com/DaveOzala. So that's where you will see this project, this voting app project, so that you can copy my codes directly. Alright, we have sorted categories. We need to sort nominations. People can nominate, of course, but there's a limit to nominations they can do. Nominations. So we have this. Nominations. We're just going to change this to nominations. We don't want people updating a nomination. Once you have nominated somebody, you have done that. You can't update that again. But you should be able to create a nomination. So we're going to have to remove the last two. Anybody can create a nomination. Oh, I'm seeing some other thing. So we're going to do nominations. But we don't want anybody to be able to delete a nomination. After creating a nomination, that's it. You can't delete it again. So, but we still need to change these controllers. As you can see, they're still looking like categories. All these ones are category. So we need to change this one to be nomination. So you have to confirm first the name here. Nomination controller. Nomination controller. Nomination controller. So you have nominations. Somebody cannot update a nomination. Somebody cannot delete a nomination, but they can create. Okay, so we're good. And what of voting? People can create a vote, but they can't edit it. Alright, so we do the same thing with votings. I think this video is taking too long. Let's meet in the next video.